there is a relationship in your past that changed the shape of you. Maybe it took your trust. Maybe it took your confidence. Maybe it took your ability to believe that love could be something safe. You carried what happened in that relationship into every conversation, every first date, every moment of potential vulnerability since. And right now, you might be holding it as a wound, something that was done to you, a loss that hasn't fully healed. But what if that relationship, as painful as it was also carrying information, not as an excuse for what happened, but as a map to what needs healing most? Today, we're going to look at that map together. Name what's happening. Post-traumatic growth is one of the most well-documented phenomena in psychology. People who have experienced significant relationship pain, betrayal, loss, emotional abuse, abandonment, frequently report meaningful insight and growth as a direct result of processing those experiences. This doesn't mean the pain was okay. It means that within it are some of the most important things you'll ever learn about yourself. The vehicle that delivers relief. It showed you exactly where you had no limits. Before a painful relationship, your missing boundaries were invisible, even to you. You didn't know you had no limit around being spoken to disrespectfully until you were in a relationship where it happened repeatedly and you stayed. You didn't know you had no limit around emotional withdrawal until you spent months chasing someone's warmth and calling it love. You didn't know you had no limit around your own needs being consistently dismissed until you'd spent so long dismissing them yourself that you forgot you had them. A painful relationship holds up a mirror to every place where your self-protection was absent, and while the way that mirror was held up was harmful, while you deserved to learn these lessons in a kinder classroom, the information itself is real, and it is yours to keep. Here is exactly where you need to build something stronger. Here is the specific shape of the protection you need going forward. Not general protection. Specific, tailored, built from the precise outline of where you were hurt. That's not small information. That's everything. It illuminated the wounds you brought with you. No one enters a relationship as a blank slate. We arrive carrying everything. The ways we learned to seek love, the ways we learned to tolerate pain, the beliefs we formed about our worth, the defenses we built to protect against getting hurt again. And a difficult relationship doesn't create these things, but it activates them with a precision that peaceful times never could. Maybe the relationship triggered your fear of abandonment so acutely that you found yourself clinging in ways that pushed the person away, and then confirmed the very fear you were afraid of. Maybe it triggered your tendency to minimize your own needs so completely that by the end, you couldn't have told anyone what you actually wanted from it. Maybe it activated a belief you'd carried since childhood. I have to earn love. I have to be enough. I have to make myself smaller to be acceptable. and you watched yourself enact that belief in real time without knowing how to stop. These activations are painful. They can also be revelatory, because you cannot heal a wound you cannot see. And this relationship, for all the damage it did, made the invisible visible. That is where healing begins. It taught you what you actually need in precise, specific detail before you've experienced genuine incompatibility up close. Your idea of what you need in a relationship tends to be vague. Someone kind, someone funny, good communication, a strong connection. These aren't wrong, but they're not specific enough to protect you. Painful relationships change that. They teach you with surgical precision, through the experience of exactly what it feels like not to have the things you need. If you were with someone who could never take accountability, you now know that accountability is not a preference for you. It's a requirement. Without it, you cannot feel safe. If you were with someone who dismissed your feelings, you now know that feeling genuinely heard is not a nice to have. It's the foundation you need in order to stay open. If you were with someone inconsistent, you now know that consistency is not something you're willing to negotiate. Your painful relationship handed you a list, not a vague wish list, but a specific, earned, hard-won list of what you actually need for love to feel like love. Use it. Let it inform every conversation, every early dating stage, every moment you find yourself wondering whether this person is right for you. Your pain bought you that clarity. Honor it by not settling for less than what you now know you need. It proved something about you that nothing else could. You survived it. Whatever happened, the manipulation, the heartbreak, the betrayal, the slow erosion of your sense of self, the shock of an ending you didn't see coming, you are still here. You are still capable of reflection. You are still curious enough about yourself and about love to be watching this right now. There is something in you that refused to let the hard thing be the last word. Psychological research on post-traumatic growth consistently finds that people who process difficult experiences, rather than burying them, develop measurably greater resilience, deeper empathy, more accurate self-knowledge, and a clearer sense of what genuinely matters to them. The person sitting with this video right now is not the same person who walked into that relationship. You are harder to fool, harder to gaslight, more familiar with your own patterns, more certain of what you will and won't accept, more capable of recognizing the difference between love and the performance of love. That transformation happened through pain, but it is real, and it is yours. The relationship that broke you also forged something in you that nothing easier ever could have. Don't waste what it cost you to learn. Leave them with hope and clarity. That relationship wasn't random. It showed you exactly where you had no limits. It illuminated the wounds you walked in with. It taught you with painful specificity what you actually need. And it proved, through your survival of it, that you are more resilient than you knew. This doesn't excuse what happened. Nothing excuses what happened, but it does mean the pain wasn't without meaning. Not if you're willing to look at what it's pointing toward. Your work now is to take the lessons seriously, build the limits it showed you were missing, tend to the wounds it exposed, honor the needs it clarified, and carry forward the version of yourself that was forged in its fire. Because that version of you, as scarred as they might feel right now, is the one most capable of finally choosing and receiving the love they've always deserved.